Are you ready? I'm ready. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I come to you disheveled today because I just got home from work. It is actually monsooning outside. Yeah, it is. But I got my Boxycharm in the mail. I was so excited because I knew when it was coming because I track these things like I am tracking I don't know. I don't know what you could track that would be that exciting about, but I get that excited. I'm a little upset because I was supposed to get my Ipsy today also, and I just checked, and it says there's a problem with the delivery. Never fails. Anyway, I'm sorry about this. I am super excited about this. I can't wait to get into it. As usual, I have no freaking clue what we are getting because I avoid the spoilers. I don't watch some of my friends' videos because they talk about the spoilers. And I don't want to know what they are because I like to be excited and I like to use my little Hello Kitty and get into the box. And that is what we are going to do. Are you ready? I'm ready. Per usual, this is the small box. Next month is the Boxy Luxe. I got my fingers crossed that that is going to be a good one. And of course they give us the card that is going to tell us everything that is in our bag. Let's see if I can sneak a peek at just the name of it. Gold Digger. That is the theme of this box. And I will not flip this down because then I will know what's in it and I don't want to know. I'm such a child. First thing you get to see before I... Feels like brushes. And indeed it is. And ooh, these are pretty brushes. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can actually see. Want to pull them out of the darn box. Armed and ready. Hello, Baxter. Do you want to say hello before we get into this? You haven't said hello to my audience in a while. Say hi, Baxy. My Baxy's feeling a little bit better. He has glaucoma. And so I have to give him drops, but he is doing well. This is my 14-year-old child that I adore. He's a mama's boy. He loves his mama. I raised him from when he was this big. He was barely a week old. And now look at him. Yeah, I know. Okay, thanks for saying hi. Okay, see you later. Say bye. Oh, you did, my baby. Okay, go ahead. Go lay down. You can lay on mama's lap. Sorry, kitten break. Anyway, these are Luxie brushes, and these are beautiful because Luxie normally does like their typical pink handled brushes. They also have that new black foundation brush which we received, which I am absolutely loving. And these actually come in a cute little festive plastic bag, which is kind of nice. These are visually stunning. Beautiful gold sparkle. They are exceedingly light though. I will tell you that. They do not have any heft or weight to them whatsoever. But this is a very nice array of eye brushes. You're getting, and they're quite soft, you are getting a moderately, not quite stiff, but an angled eye brush here. You are getting a blender. It is kind of a straight type with a bit of a fluffy edge blender. And the bristles, I'm just looking at the top of them to see how they are. I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but it is a flat top brush, but is an angled flat top brush. And I'm not sure how exactly I would use this. It's interesting. It's dense, but it does have some movement. And this looks like a very nice pencil brush, but a thicker pencil brush. I think this would be really nice for blending underneath my eyes because it is quite soft. Do they tell you what they are? Yes, this one is the 141 mini round. This is a 131 mini angled. This is a 111 mini flat angled, so yes, it is supposed to be. I'm still curious to see how I'm going to use this one. And this is a 121 mini tapered. They consider these mini brushes. I would consider these full-size brushes because I have a set of their minis, so I'm very confused. Don't bump into the camera, thank you. I think they're nice. I said aside from the weight of them. I do like a brush that has a bit of weight to the handle. I'm not complaining though. These are gorgeous, gorgeous brushes so far. Let's dip into number 2. Okay, it is a pair of tweezers. I have a gazillion, but I'm not adverse Oh, and do you know I received another pair of these and I have no idea where they are. These are like those double-ended tweezers. I have to find those. Where did they go? This is from Farrah Brushes, which I have not heard of, and it does have a nice little case, which I kind of like. You have pointed on one end, and you have that flat that will really grab the hairs on the other. So that is very interesting. It's like a little teeter-totter. As I said, I did receive one of these quite some time back. I have not a clue where it is. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to find it. But that's pretty cool. I'm not upset at that. I have a box. And in that box is some Cover FX glitter drops. Okay, these don't thrill me because I don't use liquid highlighters. It does say shake before use. What color are you in? It is in the color Nova. I don't use glitter highlighters, and I have a bunch of these. Like, remember, these are like the L'Oreal ones that I just bought? We're going to try it, though. It is very pretty. You can see that. There's no scent. These are oily, but it feels like it's a dry oil, though, so I don't mind it. It does buff into the skin very, very nicely. You can see that. So I will probably, now I have it all over my hand. Yeah, what's very nice though is that it is such a fine glitter that it disperses well and it doesn't look chunky or anything. I have the purple ones, the lavender ones that we received in our box quite some time ago. And I'm sorry, quality control. Again, look at the label, how it's offset. I don't know, the simple little details like that just irk me. I don't know. If they irk you too, let me know. So I will enjoy these, but I said I have all of those other ones. But I'm going to enjoy it, and I do wear these, as you know, not as a liquid highlighter, but as a underneath. But you know what I want to do? I think I'm going to try it on as a highlighter. Let's do that. It's supposed to be a highlighter, so what the hey? I assume, obviously, you would probably use a beauty blender or something to tap it out or blend it out. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my good old fingers. You know, that's not bad. Now, of course, I'm putting it on top of powder, remember. It's almost subtle, which is kind of nice, and it, you know, it did layer very nicely on top of powders, and I can't speak to whether the L'Oreal ones layer on top of powders or not, because I honestly haven't tried it. So that's something to note, that it did layer on top of a powdered face. Let's take some of this off, or else I'm just going to get glitter everywhere. Let's move on, shall we? I like letting you guys see before I get to see. I feel that there's a palette in there. We're going to do that last. Okay, the next thing we are getting is from Bodyography Pro. It's a makeup brush cleanser. I'm going to have to put like a magnifying glass up to this. Even with my glasses on, I doubt I can read whether this is a quick dry cleanser or a full cleanser. I can read it. Spray directly onto brush hair and gently wipe on a paper towel. Use sparingly so your brush doesn't soak up too much product. For deeper, you can use it as both, I think, a quick dry cleanser and a deeper cleanser as well. So that's interesting. It's not as makeup heavy, honestly, as I would prefer my boxes to be. And then we have here a palette. And this is from Ace Beauté. I know, that sounds like I'm making fun, but it's actually pronounced, it's spelled Butte with a little accent over, I don't know what they call it. What do they call the straight line over an E instead of that little curved, that accent? But it's, regardless, it's called Ace Beauté, just in case you're wondering. This one actually has a little unicorn. Very, very pretty packaging, actually. I've never tried anything from them. It's called the Grandiose Palette. On the back, by the way, they are giving you the ingredients, and it says the Grandiose Palette features it features 8 beautiful colors that's sure to make every eye look stunning. It has the ingredients, I just read the ingredients, just partial. It says clove, cinnamon, patchouli, and poppy. Oh. Those are the names, not the ingredients. Leanne, you need some sleep. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's got ingredients. Okay. This is also a cruelty-free brand, and this does have a 12-month shelf life. Goodness gracious. The inside does match that slide-out carton. The back here is plain, so the ingredients themselves, you would have to keep this if you want to know about the palette, because it does not have it on here. This is textured. This is a matte, sort of matte, not like NARS matte packaging, but a softer matte cardboard packaging. This is raised slightly, and this is actually flat. This is not raised at all, just the lettering. A lot of information for a little palette. It has no mirror and very large pans. Do they tell us how many grams of product we're getting? Okay, this was made in China, the PRC. So on the back of the packaging, they're telling you that we are getting a total of 15.2 grams of product, which is, I think, decent for an 8-pan palette. As I was saying, before my camera so rudely interrupted me by getting full, it has 15.2 grams of product, which is, I think, your approximate amount, which is, I mean, if it was 16 grams total, you would be getting 2 grams of product. So you are getting quite a decent amount of product in here. I think it is a very pretty color scheme. This is this peachy shade. On camera, it's looking pretty. I'm not sure how it's going to look in person. So you are getting 4 mattes. Wait. Let's do this, Leanne. You're getting 4 mattes. This one is patchouli, clove, cinnamon, and poppy. Those are your 4 mattes, and then you are getting 4 shimmers. And those are jasmine, myrtle, primrose, and rose. Yes, they are not ingredients, cinnamon and clove. They are the names of these shadows. I'm not going to try them on my eyes today, but I am going to swatch them for you. I folded the palette back, but it is a little flimsy, so word of caution if you do have this. And it does have a magnetic closure. You're going to have to forgive this. I forgot I had a band on my arm, so don't mind that. I'm going to swatch texture and texture. Oh my god. Jasmine and clove first. The clove is a little powdery. I'm trying to see how it will blend in. And this one, the jasmine, it seems like a moderately soft shimmer, but did you see how it like blended away? I'm trying the back of my hand here. It has an interesting texture, and you see a little bit of the chunkiness. I want to see what happens if I continually... Alright, that's a little bit better. These are interesting. Let's try myrtle. Same texture as the first one, jasmine. There it is on my finger. Wow, that's got beautiful pigmentation. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous fall shade. Now this one swatches absolutely stunningly, and I swatched it the same way that I swatched jasmine. Okay, that's something to note. Let's do cinnamon. Now, do you see how mattes usually don't do that when you swirl them? You see how it kind of, I don't know, the only word to describe it is balling up slightly, if you can see that. Wow, look at the chunkiness, but it's a beautiful color. I mean, look at those two colors together. That went on pretty nicely. See the chunk of shadow there? Pretty color, though. Like, this color story is like me. Do you know what I mean? I'm so sorry. That looks really terrible. Patchouli, obviously, is not going to really show up because of my particular skin tone. This one feels a little creamier, but again, it seems to blend away slightly. This rose I'll be curious about. It's on my finger. That is a vibrant color. Again, a little powdery, but sometimes you can get away with, but that does go on quite pigmented. Beautiful color. That's a stunning color. I do want that on my eyeballs. Poppy has the same consistency. Again, just put like, see that? Although I have tried shadows on my eyes with this type of fallout or chunkiness that it performed well, so I don't know. That is such a pretty color though. But this one is a little bit patchy. Do you see how you can see the variations in it? I'm going to give it one more swatch. I don't know. I'll be curious to see. Look how I got that on there. I'll be curious to see how this one performs on the eyes. And let's do the last Primrose. That's like an old gold. That's very pretty. That'll look beautiful on the lids. Okay, I'm not going to judge I cannot judge a palette until I actually put it on my eyes. But those are the swatches. I'm very anxious to play with it, and regardless, I'm happy to have it because I love makeup. It's a $21 box. If you do not know, by the way, Boxycharm is a $21 a month box that you get every month, and they have something called Boxylux, but that is just a quarterly thing. That's a whole long explanation, but if you're interested in a Boxycharm, to me it is the best makeup subscription box for full-size products that is out there, because you do get full-size products. And in here we did get our 5 full-size products. Let's read up on the card a little bit. So the Cover FX drops, I already knew the price, that they are pricey at $44 retail value. It says that the ultra concentrated drops of multi-dimensional glitter create a high impact reflective finish that wows. This multi-use glitter can be used alone or under or over makeup or mixed into your foundation and moisturizer for an incredibly luxe glitter effect on the face and body. It's wintertime, it wouldn't be so good on the body. Ace Beauté Grandiose palette features 4 shimmer shades, 4 bold mattes. Your new Grandiose palette has all you need to create unlimited eye looks. These eyeshadows were carefully milled and pressed to deliver intense pigmentation and easy blending. This retails for $24.99 or $25. I will have to, again, cannot make a judgment on the price point until it goes on these guys. The Luxie brushes, this is the Luminous Eye Set. It says add a little sparkle to your brush collection with this limited edition Boxycharm collaboration. So these are made specifically for Boxycharm, which Luxie and Pure seem to do a lot, by the way. Features 4 synthetic eye brushes exclusively wrapped for a Boxycharm. And then they are telling you what each of them are, like I told you. I want to find out what that mini flat one does. The Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush lets you blend out harsh lines or pack on cream products to your lid. I'm trying to see how that would work. When I play with those eyeshadows, I will play with these brushes. And as I said, the mini round brush, the 141, is perfect for the lower lash line. And I am very particular. I don't like a rough brush on my lower lash line. So $21, I don't know. Little pricey, considering the weight. Now, this Farrah Galaxy Gold tweezers. These dual-ended tweezers were created to give you the easiest hair removal process possible. The unique patented design is made with surgical stainless steel. The flat side removes coarse, thick hair, and the pointed tweezes away even the most finest of hairs. They are $12. That's not overly ridiculous for a pair of tweezers. The Bodyography Makeup Brush Cleanser. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm very particular about my brush cleansers. Cleansing and disinfecting your brushes has never been easier. Made from natural orange peel. That's pretty cool. And gentle cleansers. This cleaning spray easily disinfects and conditions your brushes. Let's take a sniffy. It does smell pleasant, actually. My sniffer's working again, by the way. And I just shoved it up my nose. And this retails for $12, which again is not unreasonable for that. Okay, so my thoughts on the overall box. I love getting these boxes, so I'm never completely angry or disappointed. It's just makeup. I mean, I only paid $21 for the box. I've gotten better boxes. I think I've gotten boxes with a greater value. I think it's okay. I said I'm just on the fence. You ever have that you just don't know kind of feeling? I'm happy with it. I can't wait to play with everything. I'm really excited to try on that eyeshadow palette. And as I said, in the end, it's fun. It's a surprise. It's makeup. You can't get mad at it no matter what. Well, I can't get mad at it because I like doing these things. It's awesome. So, I don't know what variation I got. I never know. People always tell me that there's a number that tells you the variation. I have no idea. Does it tell you here? There's a 1 with a little heart on the bottom. Maybe that's I got variation 1. Maybe? I don't know. Either way, if you get Boxycharm, let me know. Did you like yours? What variation did you get? Did you get the same products? Do you like the same products? I love talking to you guys in the comments. So, thank you so very much for watching. I do hope you enjoy this. If you want to see me play around with those products, I would love to do that. I like playing with makeup. That's me. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing week coming up wherever you are. And I'll see you in my next one. I'll see you soon, guys. Much love. Bye.